Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Inji, and this is the 1997 Lexus RX 300 that I just picked up from the auction for $850. With fees, it was about fees, and then I paid to get it delivered. It was around $1,500. But with that being said, let's dig into everything that's wrong with it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Really helps the channel out. Let's get into it. This is a one owner from new. I have a picture of the title, the original Minnesota title. 156,000 on the dash. Everything comes on, check engine, everything. Let's hear it starting now. Pretty all right. There's a bit of a miss just because it's cold. Not really a miss exactly, but kind of like a bit of a hesitation, like a vacuum leak or some kind of thing. But I think it might be cold. It probably is gonna need new plugs. But check it out, guys. Everything still works. I got a few service records with it from the dealer, Lexus down in Maplewood. You guys know the area at all? But OG manual, you know, everything kind of still here. It has a disc changer, and hopefully it'll play CD. That's AC/DC, guys. Let's check under the hood here. So this is a 1999 car, originally from Minnesota. So there is gonna be a lot of rust. Not a lot, but a decent amount. I think this one was fairly taken care of. So it's got the V6 3-liter. I did go ahead and check the air filter. It is brand new. This battery is also pretty much brand new right now. It is February 25th, 2024. So about 2 or 3 months old battery. So one thing to note about this car, when I got it, the listing did say that the oil pressure light does come on. And I did confirm that it does after a little bit of running. So the oil light does come on. It's not a low oil level light. It's a low oil pressure light. So as soon as that comes on, we got to turn it off. So it doesn't sound like there's any internal damage, or at least not any severe internal damage, but these are very much known for having sludge buildup, which you can already see there's a bit of caked on sludge right there. We're gonna dig into it. Oh, should not have done that. With that being said, guys, I did get a valve cover gasket and an oil pan gasket because I know that there's gonna be sludge buildup just because of what was under that oil filled cap. I'm gonna go ahead and jack the car up. I'm gonna drain the oil, drop the oil pan, see if the pickup tube is clogged. If you've got metal in the pan, you can start working back from there. So Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Alright guys, so the pan is down and just take a look. So the pan is, I don't know what it is. It's in a lot of weird states. So someone has been in here before. This is RTV'd in. For whatever that's worth, there is metal pieces in the pan. Basically, you can see the sludge buildup, but you can also see particulates in the pickup tube. It's not good, guys. This is years of neglect that plugged the pickup tube so bad that it leaked, or that it lost pressure after it warmed up. So, oh man, there you go. This bolt braces the throttle body to the engine. There's also one on the back of the intake that needs to come out. So now we're in the engine bay. We're about to take the valve covers off. So first thing we're gonna do is take off this hose right here. We already started. Then we're gonna unplug our ignition coils here. Then I'm gonna take my coil packs out.
Take the packs out. Just get clean in there. Good condition. Pretty clean in there as well. This is just the lubricant that I sprayed on the plug to get it out.
I think the next move is to take this pan off. I've already taken most of the bolts off and tried to pry it. So those two bolts, you can see one of them right there. They hide behind this cover. And I had tried to prying this pan off and those bolts were still attached. So there's a bit of damage there, but we're gonna get those two off now and go from there. So this is the sludge that I'm talking about here. All right, here we go. oil pickup tube. And a brand new gasket. That my cruise control cable is back to where it needs to be, and all my vacuum lines are connected. I did take these two out. I marked where it needs to be, like I put a number 1 on there and then put a label. Everything else is in, so I'm gonna connect the battery now. All right, guys. Take this off for a second. Oh man, I do have a bit of an exhaust leak, so we're gonna just let it idle here for a second. Sounds pretty decent. So the actual issue that was going on was the oil pressure light would come on at idle, and Toyota doesn't have a low oil light. It has a low oil pressure light. So if you don't have oil, then you will have low oil pressure. So it's kind of just a 2-for-1 sort of thing. But yeah, now we're gonna watch it, kind of let it idle a little bit and see if our light comes on. We did see those, you know, the screen was plugged up on the pickup tube. There was a bunch of gunk in that oil pan and upper oil pan, so I'm confident, or at least not confident, but hopeful that we're not gonna have any of those any of those issues here. So let's keep watching it, and I'll check back in if we see anything. I'm gonna need a new seat belt, as you can see. And I don't think the AC works in this thing, but for 850 bucks, I didn't expect it to. Drives pretty decent, no shakes. I'm only going like 30, so 20 actually. I did test drive it before I started all this work on it, and drove pretty alright. I'm sure the brakes are gonna need some work here. Oh, I got a check engine light. Oh no. Alright, here we get back home. As you can see, there's a check engine light on. Alright, so let's check out what that code is real quick. Come on now. There we go. So P0302, I already know what this is. This is a cylinder 2 misfire. P0300 would be a random misfire. 01 will be cylinder 1, 02 cylinder 2, so on and so forth. So yeah, we have a cylinder 2 misfire. Alright, so I did confirm that it's got spark, but I found that the coil pack itself is cracked, and also the contact in there sometimes gets bent. It does make contact, obviously, because it's having spark, but you could tell like that in that video that the spark was going out. At times it wasn't consistent, so I'm pretty sure this is what it is, what the issue is here. So we're gonna be getting a new one of those. So what I've done is actually went ahead and got an actual genuine Denso coil pack. I always go OEM sort of stuff on these, just because you don't want to be messing with the spark plug, you know, on the side of the road or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and change this out, and yeah, see if it fixes our issue. All right, here goes the new one. It's genuine Denso. There we go. Put our 10 mil back in. All right, so let's start it up. I have erased the code, and we're just gonna drive it around, see if it comes back. The battery was low, so that's why it took a bit to start. I had to jump it to walk it in here. But let's go drive it. All right, guys, seems to be driving all right. I'm not gonna be filming too long, but I'm going to try and get all the fuel, all the old fuel out. Just kind of drive it until close to E, and then fill up with fresh gas. But it seems to be going okay. All right, I'm in the driving car wash now. We drove about, 20 miles or so round trip. Just kind of getting the, Jesus, I didn't know it was gonna be this loud. Hold on. All right, guys, so 10 to 15 miles worth of test driving. Seems fine. There's a little bit of vibration on, sometimes on the brake pedal, but sometimes not. So I'm thinking maybe there's like an ABS related issue. The rotors did get a little surface rust on them after sitting, you know, and we've had a very wet summer, so I'm not too concerned about that. If it comes to it, we can get, you know, a rotor and pad kit off eBay and just kind of freshen up that aspect of it. So that's gonna be it for this video. Please check out my other stuff. We're gonna be making one more video on this car. doing the exhaust, the AC, and this crusty seat belt here. Yeah, so appreciate you guys tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button. We're just past 200 subs, which is pretty insane for me. So please leave a comment down below what you guys think of this car, and let me know what you want me to do next, if you want to see certain things about it. But yeah, first gen Lexus RX. It's been real. Until next time,